Of the beers that I have remaining, I decided to do these two because they're both low alcohol beers. Busch being, I think, 4.3, Rolling Rock being 4.4. And the only two beers that I have left now are Budweiser and Coors, so they're both 5.0. So I was trying to decide who I should compare against whom. Budweiser against Busch, Budweiser against Rolling Rock, Busch against Rolling Rock. So I did it this way for the reasons that I said. Similar alcohol content. Now, both these beers, I believe, are rated pretty low on Beer Advocate. They've both been poured, but they haven't been mixed up. I'll have to mix them up here, try to stir up a little bit of foam so that I can open my eyes. Color looked about the same. I don't think I'll be able to tell the difference in that regard. Get a little bit of foam stirred up here by blowing in them a little bit. Okay. That should be good enough. I don't know which one is which because I never really even looked at the foam pattern or the amount of foam on each beer before I started stirring them up. Anyway, they are about the same in color, about the same in alcohol. Both owned by Anheuser-Busch InBev, Busch being a product of Anheuser-Busch and Rolling Rock being a product of Latrobe Brewery in Pennsylvania, which has been purchased by Anheuser-Busch, and it's no longer brewed there, but rather it's brewed at an Anheuser-Busch facility in Newark, New Jersey, from what I read. I could be wrong. Well, one thing I noticed is the Rolling Rock was surprisingly better than I expected it to be. Okay, that's got some carbonated feel to it, which is nice. With sweetness up front, hardly any hop bitterness at all, as you would expect, as it's normally been. Not too bad of a finish. Didn't have that corn syrup type finish or flavor in the finish, like I think Busch has. So if this is Busch, we'll see if it pick it up. If I pick it up. A bit stronger in flavor and feel, just a little bit, but not much. Flavors very similar, as you might expect. But it's got a little bit more tang to it, probably a bit more acidity. And we can see there's a bit more foam to it. Not really much of a head, but foam clinging to the glass. A little bit more foam on the surface, but barely. Carbonation appears to be about the same. So now this is starting to taste a bit plain compared to this, which makes me lean towards this one. This one's definitely stronger. Definitely has more flavor to it, although the flavor is not that great. So that's the thing, when you have beers that are not very flavorful or not a very good flavor to them, a stronger one might not be better because that's more of a bad thing, you might say. But I wouldn't say the flavor is bad or terrible. I'm just going to say that it's not good, or I should say it's mediocre. Not nearly as good as some other beers. I think Pabst would be more flavorful than either of these. But I've already compared both of these against Pabst. I can't remember who won. I think they might have both beat Pabst. It's now that the beers are starting to get a little bit weaker from being exposed to the atmosphere, from evaporating a bit. The strength is, of course, as you would expect, diminishing, meaning that anything bad about it is also diminishing. But it's also getting into wateriness too, which is not good. So this one's getting worse. As it goes on, this one's getting worse and this one's getting better. So before this video goes too long and my camera dies, I'm going to just go ahead and call it for this one, which is the Busch. So I'm a little bit surprised. Kind of wasn't expecting that at first. This was smooth. It had a nice flavor to it, had a decent finish. This one was a bit stronger, a bit more bitter, a bit harsher. But that's probably why this one beat this one in the last matchup where they faced, because I only did the top part of them. I did them while they were fresher than they are now. But now, as I drink more, this one also came out in the beginning to be better. And if I had to choose one based on the first couple of drinks, it probably would have been this one, like I did last time, I think. I'm pretty sure that Rolling Rock beat Busch last time. But now, as it goes on, and they both getting weaker, this one is getting weaker to the point where it's losing all its flavor and getting watery. Well, this one is, you could say, becoming less offensive than it was earlier. Although I don't know if I should say offensive. Because as I said, it's not that bad. It's not good, but you can drink it if you have to. So that's it. Time to end this here. Give this one to Busch. Thanks for watching.